trophy in the building. It's a battle to raise it at midfield between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Giants. Well, hopefully all the nerves have subsided and everyone is ready because we are off and running in Super Bowl 63. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. His first throw in the Super Bowl is intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Another carry for him. And that short gain is enough for a second down.
You know what I love about that play call? So simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. From the gun, here's Dart. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renounce, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. McIntosh now to return. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hand off to the back. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4 and 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 79 Broncos. Panther 11, go.
Pass play now. His first throw in the Super Bowl is intercepted. Sidney Brown, now he loses the ball. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not. And it bounces in funny ways. And unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
19 Tiger.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Complete out to the right. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Set up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
Darts out of the shotgun. Hyatt with the grab. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Push in.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Go! Lightning 18. Lightning 18.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 40, 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Here goes Dart to the air. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. It's 2nd and goal.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready up.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Set. 70,
Darts back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
He rolls to his right. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Just one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Butker knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Butker on now to kick this one away. McIntosh now to return. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense. often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Putting the tight end in motion. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
On the jump.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
60 Bobcats. Tag. Cougar Knights, go.
And they just get the play off. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's the end of one in Super Bowl 63. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll get you back to Tampa after this. We are back and just as excited as you are. Time to resume action here in Super Bowl 63. They've got a first to begin the fray. They send the tight end in motion.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Right back to Chase. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, set. Press all 80. Rig.
Motioning the tight end now.
Warrior 70.
They are throwing it again. Dump off caught by his back. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Panthers 50, Panthers 50.
Air it out on third. Trying for the touchdown. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate. You really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart setting in the throw here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Darts looking to throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Check smash. 70 ready. 60 average. 60 back. Corey, 70.
To throw. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Dart gonna throw again. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's gonna be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got second and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now Dart. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They'll throw, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good, to get into that rhythm, and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
At their own 4-yard line.
Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Hey, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. No. Ready.
Give now to the running back. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 79 Brooks, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Looking in the air here. Short pass brought in. This gets out past the 20. Tackle made right around the 26. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer. Panthers, Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Warriors 70 Timberwolves 19 Lions.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More of the Super Bowl coming up on EA Sports. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
60 Bearcats, 60 Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Dragon 60. Steady.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. This is a nice gain, nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
60 Vikings.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Caught by his back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Come on. Hey. Come.
He's going to throw it again. On the move, headed right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Top 19. Let's go now. Top 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19 type. 70. 70.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Oh, that was teaching right there.
And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 2.
On the go.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Stephanie. 19, 18. Go.
Here's a throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Okay,
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Ready.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. McIntosh now to return. We're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
77 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Throwing from the gun. Oh, he makes the catch, impressive grab, but he should have let it go or he's going to lose yards.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
19 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to throw. This one finds Thornton. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down. Giants coming out in a dime look.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Cub 19. Cub 19.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's Mayer. he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, start. Ready.
Goal to go. They're passing. Makes the catch. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Going on 1st down. It starts. Hyatt with the grab. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Darts out of the shotgun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
27-yard line.
Money up to a whole nother level. From low, no better.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Butker with the extra point. And the Giants push their lead to 3. Butker on now to kick this one away. McIntosh now to return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
Ready, go!
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Catch made over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Get it? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warrior 70.
From the gun on third down. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Now the Raiders ready in for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. 25 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. That'll bring us 1 quarter away from the end of Super Bowl 63. It's Giants football and a 5th title within reach for the G-Men. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, sack. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Pat the street, pat the street. Get up.
Rolling back, gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Dart setting in the throw here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 rep.
They'll go. Here's Dart. Got a man in. Neighbors has it. Down to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
We know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game.
17.
Butker on now to kick this one away. McIntosh now to return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Unlock line,
Now give left side. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Back to 60. Ready. Ready.
Quickly out to the right. Complete. And he'll hit them enough for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Las Vegas.
Okay, ready.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Go. Hurt. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go street. Knocked it. Buffalo 18. Go.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down from the 42.
Back in 60. Ready. Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Come on. Hey. 70.
Sticking to the air here. Got a man, it's Mayer. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
And he's got a free play here. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, what?
Throwing it again here. Hits him on the out route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Hold the stick. 60 by 6. 18, 5 in. Tag. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
From the red zone on first. Finds his man over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Ready? Press Buffalo 18. Ready?
They are throwing it again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the fourth.
27, Raiders 24.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dark on the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect. Brock gets 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They give it to him again. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Giants holding on to a field goal lead. Second down now, they need 7. Blitz coming, here's Dart. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Setting up to pass. He finds Neighbors right side. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Back to throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cougar 19, go, Reed, go.
Running this one left. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Best run games in this league have balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
That
could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Giants make the play that should win them this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Lining up to take it in on 2nd down. They're drawn up for him. And the Big Apple is about to get a big trophy. The New York Giants are Super Bowl champions. This is what we all hope every year when we get to this point, Brock. We hope for the drama. We hope that the game lives up to the big stage that it was played on. Close at the end. Really just 1 or 2 moments in there that decided who was going to be the team waiting to receive the trophy.
Yeah, you just feel, don't you, Kate, that every single bit of that Lombardi trophy had to be earned here tonight. But not just tonight, not over these 60 minutes, There's every practice throughout the season, every tough battle they fought on Sundays from September to January, battle tested. It was all that work that made them capable of earning the championship tonight.
So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner, Brock Hewer here, our fellow commentators, Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch y'all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.